Today, Brazil is the largest producer of sugar and alcohol in the world, with more than 300 plants that process a total of 380 tons of sugarcane per year, producing in the area of 15 million cubic meters of alcohol and more than 520 million of sugar sacks. Wherever sugarcane is processed, UTP is on standby to provide repair and maintenance welding. UTP offers a world of welding solutions using UTP-covered electrodes and flux cord wires in the sugar and alcohol segment. Crusher rollers are the parts that require our attention the most due to their high rate of wear and their importance to the plant. Because they are made with cast iron, they require a very special welding technique. First of all, we make a weld in the teeth base to prepare them to receive the other hard welding. In this application, we use the UTP-81 or UTP-85FN electrodes. Then the rollers are put in the vertical position, where we make a weld in the teeth sides. In this area, a larger protection of the teeth is required. That's why the welding is oscillated from 12 to 18 millimeters in width. For this process, the UTP-670 and the UTP-DUR-650KB electrodes are ideal options. We follow this by returning the roller back to the horizontal position. Then we weld the top of the teeth base, where we also use the UTP-670 or UTP-DUR-650KB electrodes, closing the protective welding. We finish with a picote weld, which requires a lot of technique from the welder. This leaves tear-form welding points. The picote is very important in dragging the bagasse and thus suffers a lot of wear. In this case, UTP Legerate 710 or UTP 713 alloys perform excellently under these conditions. Technical innovations don't fall from the sky, and UTP is always innovating new ideas and, together with its clients, developing new possibilities to fill client needs. UTP is also continuously developing new alloys and techniques that point to the future. Among those developments are flux cord wires and their automated applications. One of the greatest successes of this application is covering the rulers using a welding manipulator. In this application, all the welding operations are made with the roller in horizontal position, maximizing labor time and improving the quality of the welds. The first welding operation made is on the teeth side with the UTP-DUR-600MP wire. In this technique, the roller rotates at a controlled speed, and the welding occurs with an oscillated movement in the vertical down position, providing better coverage. Immediately, we apply UTP-A8051Ti and UTP-DUR-600MP to the teeth base and over base respectively. The automatic teeth change at the end of each welding string guarantees quality and uniformity of the work. Finally, we make the picot through a precise adjustment between the speed of the ruler, the welding parameters, and the open arc time associated with the quality UTP-AF Legerate 60 wire, which gives us a perfect picot with one or more passes. To guarantee the performance and durability of these welds during the crush process, and also to help in the extraction of sucrose, we need to apply arcing that is monitored and applied in a way that protects the lateral face of the teeth and produces an elevated shrivel, which also makes the dragging of the bagasse more efficient. An apparently rough procedure that is extremely important for good crusher performance is the UTP-718S, as we see being applied in this application. This optimizes the arcing in the same way as did the application with the tubular UTP-AF-718S wire. The time spent in these applications is reduced, and the work is made more practical with this process, and crusher performance is increased, and the crusher has more durability and performs better extraction of the sucrose. Other areas that need our attention are the shredder hammers and chopping knives that are responsible for the preparation of the sugarcane fibers by opening them before they're crushed. These parts undergo extreme wear and tear because of abrasion. With new parts in these areas, we provide extremities protection with a chromium carbide alloy like the UTP-7100 or complex carbides such as the UTP-713. Wherever they are already in use, we firstly rebuild their profile with a low or medium alloy electrode before applying the cover. With the arrival of flux cored wire, this welding process has been optimized since it allows UTP-AF Ledurit 60 or UTP-AF Ledurit 68 wires with a 2.4 millimeter diameter to be applied, providing maximum effectiveness in the application and the results. High torques are generated to move a crusher, requiring super-resistant gears to be designed. Because the large contact areas undergo extreme friction, protection compatible with the technical need of the equipment is necessary. The crown wheels have their teeth rebuilt and covered with UTP-DUR 350 and UTP-DUR 600 electrodes, which assures the maximum durability that these parts require. To ensure that the crusher rulers are continuously cleaned and that the sugarcane bagasse follows the correct path inside the crusher, the trash plates must always be adjusted and, more importantly, well protected. UTP makes available the appropriate alloys for the most effective coverage of those parts that suffer severe abrasion, such as UTP Ledurit 65. With longer growing seasons, sometimes lasting 8 months, maintenance times are always shorter. Because of this, new repair technologies, maintenance alloys, and procedures are fundamental to help save time and create welds that are more durable and long-lasting. For more than 35 years in Brazil, we have been dealing with these daily challenges. And now, in the third millennium, together with our clients, UTP continues to develop new materials and solutions to meet the demands of today's changing and contemporary market.